Hi there, and welcome back to another CFD cookie with Wolf Dynamics. So what we're going to do here, it is a case for the complete beginner. So we're going to start from scratch. We're going to get a geometry. I want to stress that let's use not so easy geometry. So here we have this inflatable float, and let's do this geometry. So what I want to show you now, the workflow that I use in a training that we delivered very recently for introductory OpenFOAM training. And I was quite surprised that all participants managed to get a geometry and something running, getting not so easy geometry. So the workflow that I'm going to show you is a very particular one, and a big shout out to Giles Richardson and Patrick Hanley. That I think they were the first one that they tested. And also I was testing that, and I was waiting for this opportunity to use it and see if a student managed to get a mesh and run a simulation in OpenFOAM. So let's go and let me show you this workflow. Okay, so let me close there. I'm working in here in Linux and using VMware, but the workflow consists in this. So I'm going to generate the geometry using AI. Okay, so we're going to use an AI tool. In this case, we're going to use this image. So in the video description also you will have there the prompt I use, but it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so basically we generate it. Here we have the prompt, and let's use this and let's try to reconstruct this geometry using some of the tools in AI. I'm using Google Whisk. It's a fantastic tool, but now you have the warning there. They're going to move it to flow, but it's fantastic. You can use whatever you want. Very important. The image to get, try to remove the background. So it's quite easy. Okay, all these tools. So for instance, in this case, I can go here and just remove background. Okay, and probably put the water, probably to be sure that remove everything. You put it there, and it should take, shouldn't be that long. And then we're going to get the image, and as well, whatever you have, artifact or something that you don't like, for instance, you can generate the image, and probably you will have somebody inside the flow, the inflatable float. Just remove the person. That's also basically we have the geometry. Okay, so okay, I think I have one case here. Well, I was playing around. So now download the geometry. So see that I download my geometry, and then let's move to Copilot. So you have something here, Copilot Labs. So in the video description also you have the link, and there are many experiments that are trying, and there you have this very cool one, is Copilot 3D. I still remember like 1 year ago I was trying this word for a long time, and 1 year ago this stuff wasn't working. What you get now from the image was basically very primitive. It wasn't that detailed, but today I'm really surprised that it works. So basically go here and then upload image, and let me redo it. I will upload my image here, and there you go. And at this point create, and it will take a while. So here I already have a few cases so that we play around during the training. So our classical Wolf dynamics, and see that entirely starting from this image we generated this one, and then we generated the mesh. So this will be this cookie. We're going to start from the very basic. By the way, you can generate also your geometry using your favorite cat, but I want to do something like this from scratch. So there you go, you have it, and fantastic, very nice. Even we have the texture, so here you can have it with texture or just the STL. So we're going to export the STL. So let me go here, download. You have a few formats, so get the STL and let me open. So I have Mesh Mixer, which is a fantastic tool to manipulate the geometry. So we have a video, a playlist on this. We don't need to do anything. So it's so good, this tool, that even your STL is fully closed. There are no holes. So I still recall now, as I mentioned a year ago, that there were holes and it was a hell to work with this. You needed to smooth, but this is perfect. And there you go. You get the idea. Okay, so now let's move. So now that we have the geometry, and I hope to see very different geometries, okay? So it's a fantastic, as I mentioned during the training, I was quite happy, because all the students, they managed to get a mesh, which is usually the most difficult part, starting from very, from crazy geometry. So I already copied the geometry here, okay? So remember, we're using OpenFOAM 13, and remember that here we have the geometry always located in this folder. I rename it flow STL, and I'm using my template. So in this training, it's an introductory training that hopefully we're going to upload the complete training soon. We are also sharing a few templates. So in this case, I'm using this snappyHexMesh template. We're going to generate just the mesh, and then we move into the simulation. So let's start to work, okay? Now we move to the geometry, okay? So that would be part of the next video, okay? So get your geometry, in the video description you have the link as well, and get the template, and then we can start to work. So thank you for your attention, and see you next video. Bye.